crowd goes crazy.
Yes, they do.
Nice. You almost had me. You almost got me to sing along.
Almost?
But then
Uh-oh.
I remembered.
What did you remember?
What did we learn this past summer at a bike event?
Oh.
So we're at a bike event playing, right?
Yeah.
And Rob's
yeah.
like, come on, guys, sing along to
Sing
this
along.
song.
Bikers don't sing along.
No.
They stab guys who try to get them to sing along.
Yep.
So I'm just going to be like,
Well, at least they try to. You ducks.
You
I
duck.
was quick, I'll say that.
That's it. You learned a good lesson. That's it. So you almost had me, but then I remembered who I am. So I was like, no,
Biker, he
not
doesn't
going
sing
there.
along. That's right.
Not going to happen. No. Thanks for being with us tonight. Yep. These guys, you guys rock tonight. You were actually good.
Wow.
That was great.
You were, huh? That makes me all feel warm and fuzzy inside.
Yeah, absolutely. So now I'm Pastor Jeff. Welcome to Revolution. We're glad you're with us tonight, picking us up in person, obviously, some of you, and some of you online somewhere, somehow, some way. So we're going to start tonight. We're going to start for the next few weeks. We're going to spend some time in a series called Just So You Know. So just so you know, that's where we're going to be the next few weeks, hitting these different topics. But I wanted to cover tonight fairly quickly. We're still dealing with this COVID mess, right? And so Pastor Steve and his wife and myself and my wife, we were in Sturgis at that dreaded rally a few weeks ago.
Gave everybody
COVID. Super spreader. We were there for the duration, the entire time. I freely confess we didn't wear a mask. We didn't socially distance. We did our best to get in people's faces to sell rockin' motorcycles and do a little bit of ministry. And in all honesty, just so you know out front, we actually had people concerned about us that we were going to come back and wipe out our church. Praise God. We're all good. So it's been over a month. So I wanted to just bring out tonight a couple things. Statistic-wise, it's actually come out of it. 460,000 people were there. That's what they estimate coming through town. That's a lot of motorcycles, I'm telling you. It's a loud event. So out of 460,000 motorcycles, and the media was portraying pretty hard while we were there, that literally this was going to be a super spreader. We were going to destroy the country, right? Destroy it. So it's interesting because we've heard nothing since then. Very little. Nothing in the news, nothing coming around about, come into play. Suddenly here a couple weeks ago, I ran across an article out of the University of Minnesota saying, oh, it's starting. We had someone in Minnesota die from COVID that was at Sturgis. Of course, he had underlying issues, and it was on his bucket list, and I won't say anything more. So they claim, the University of Minnesota claimed that at that time they had 300 verified cases of COVID from Sturgis. However, they couldn't verify them. Where we are today, just so you know, is I just checked even tonight. So the Department of Health of South Dakota has 124 verified cases of COVID from Sturgis. 124 out of 460,000. Out of the 124, 90% are no symptoms whatsoever.
We're all going to die.
So that's where we stand, and it's interesting because I was going to talk about this tonight, and just yesterday a news article popped out down out of the San Diego State University. 4 economists, which I'm not sure why they're dealing with this, did a study on Sturgis, and they say that 266,000 cases are because of Sturgis. However, when you dig in a little bit how they arrived at this number, these are potential, by the way, not verified. What they did is, and so understand this too, they pinged cell phones that were in Sturgis. If you were in a bar or in a restaurant while you were in Sturgis, they pinged your phone, and when you went home, they pinged wherever you live, and every single case in your city was attributed to Sturgis. Dude, no, seriously.
Sounds legit.
They were serious, legit. So anyway, all that to say, be cautious, because I did run across an article out of the New York Times of all places. August 31st, a very interesting article. They reported on the false positive test. There's so much going on that nobody knows about. And what they did is they published this article, and it's basically back in 2007, all the world's smart people got together that are these virologists, and they came up with the testing parameters on how to test for different diseases and things going on, viruses that go around. And so what they determined is for COVID viruses, because it's not a new virus, it's been around a while, just different strains, COVID viruses need to be spun 24 times. They got a little machine with a test tube, put your spit in there, they spin it 24 times, and it separates out, and then they can test to find out if you're positive or not. Well, what's going on right now, the standard that is being used in America, the vials are being spun 40 times. Now, what that means is it literally separates out to the point that even if there's nothing in there, you're going to test positive. It takes the most minute trait. And so what the New York Times verified is that 90% of all positives right now are actually negatives. But you're not hearing that anywhere. And see, that's part of what we want to dig into as we begin to look at what's going on in the world around us. And so it's just to make us aware of what's going on. Remember a month ago, President Trump had a rally in New Hampshire. He met in an airplane hangar. He had 1,400 people there. The media went berserk because nobody was wearing masks. That was a month ago. As of today, not one single case of COVID out of those 1,400. Yeah, seriously, think about it. They should ping their phones and find out the real truth. Yep. I know, I'm just saying, this is what's going on in the world around us. So Lacona Bike Week just happened. They had postponed it. Lacona Bike Week, it's a smaller bike event over New Hampshire. They had about 75,000 people attend, they believe. Out of 75,000, this was in the end of August, 2 weeks ago, one case so far out of 75,000. Now, if you go online and YouTube and look and stuff, nobody's wearing masks. They're all riding motorcycles. They're all hanging out downtown doing their thing. Nothing's happened. So caution is important, to be aware of what's going on around us and to not buy into everything you hear without doing a little research. To just show you how crazy life has gotten. So the fallout from COVID. So Beech Grove High School in Indiana. Last week, okay, they're all online. They're doing virtual groups and Zoom groups and stuff. So last week, they had a virtual fire drill so the kids could practice fire drills in buildings they're not in because of COVID. No, think about it.
Wait, what?
They had a virtual fire drill in buildings that they're not in. I know, I said the same thing. I'm like, what?
So if the school's on fire, what are they going to yell at them, get under your bed?
I guess. I don't know. So it gets better. So in Virginia, public health officials in Virginia, check this out. So they've gone to the point that in order for kids to learn online, they have to have proof of being vaccinated and current on all their vaccinations to be able to attend studies online.
They don't want to spread a computer virus to anyone.
Okay. Thanks, Rob. Aren't you going to sit down or something? No, I'm just kidding. No. I know. It's terrible. So, just a couple quick more ones, then we'll be done. We're done this mess. Wisconsin. In Wisconsin, all state employees for their Zoom meetings are required to wear masks during the Zoom meetings. That's a true statement. That makes no sense. None whatsoever. So one last one, and then we'll hit some worship. We'll get serious with some worship. So, Gavin Newsom. You guys know who he is? Governor Gavin Newsom over in California.
Yeah.
Right? There's some things going on. So he was questioned today about the raging wildfires in California. His response? They're just peaceful fires. Don't worry about it. Mostly peaceful. Mostly peaceful. So with that, we should probably do some worship. Right? Maybe move into a time with the Lord a little bit. So anyway, be prepared the next few weeks, and here just shortly we're going to get into a pretty heavy topic for the night. But that's our goal the next few weeks as we spend time together, is to take a look at the craziness in the world around it, but then to bring God interject in the center, God's opinion. Guys?